couldn't stand Jesus, and the reason why, amen, they couldn't stand him is because they didn't understand him. People, man, in life will be mad at you, come against you, pray against you, don't know nothing about you because they don't, and they hate you because they don't understand you. Now, these scribes and Pharisees, they call themselves religious leaders, amen. They worried and cared about all the small stuff that people are out there doing, amen. But they were evil themselves. They were fulfilled with evil. They were evil themselves. Don't y'all know there's some evil folk out there that call themselves Christians? There's some evil people out there that call them that call themselves running after God. Don't y'all know that the biggest devils sit up in church? The devil know the word, amen. Now, another person that's important in the book of Matthew is Caiaphas. Caiaphas, he was the Jewish high priest who organized a plot to kill Jesus. And he famously presided over the Sanhedrin trials of Jesus. He also accused Jesus of blasphemy, which is a crime punishable by death under Jewish law. This man put a plot together to kill Jesus. Now, another one is Pilate. Y'all remember Pontius Pilate? Pontius Pilate is the other person who presided over Jesus' trials. He's also the one who gave the orders to crucify Jesus. Man, don't y'all see all the stuff that this man went through, all the stuff Jesus went through because people didn't understand who he was? Again, the book of Matthew, the whole book of Matthew is about trying to prove who Jesus is, trying to prove that Jesus is the Messiah, trying to prove that Jesus was the king. Jesus had to go through a lot of stuff to prove who he was. Even though other people like Matthew tried to write about him, amen, and try to tell people about who Jesus was, Jesus went through a lot of stuff, amen, but he didn't stop. Just think, amen, God bless you, Minister Simon, amen. Just think, amen, God bless you, Sister Antoinette, amen. Just think that if we were going through all this stuff that Jesus is going through right now, all the stuff he went through, man, we would have quit a long time ago. But that's the reason why God, amen, had to step down and put his spirit inside someone, amen, because he had to have someone that was strong enough to go through these things on this earth, strong enough to change this world. Because if it was us, amen, God knew he couldn't choose nobody on this earth because we wouldn't have been strong enough to do it. Amen. We would have went so far, and then we would have got people on this earth would have went through fear because of all the crowds and the people. They would have quit. Amen. Because the devil was all up in their face. Amen. They wouldn't have been able to handle it. That's why God had to step down. Whew. Let's just think, you had Theophilus, who plotted to kill Jesus, and he was also presiding over the trials of the Sanhedrin. And then you have Pontius Pilate, who presided over Jesus' trial and ordered to kill him. Y'all go ahead and kill him. All because they didn't understand this man. They didn't understand Jesus. When people don't understand you, people do some crazy things to you. They talk crazy to you. Amen. They don't want to deal with you. All because they don't understand you. Not knowing that you could be the nicest person, the best person in the world. But they don't understand you. They didn't understand Jesus in the book of Matthew. Now, another vital person in the book of Matthew was Mary Magdalene. Y'all all know Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, Jesus clean her of 7 devils. Jesus cleansed Mary Magdalene of 7 devils. And she financially aided him in Galilee. Yes, she financially aided Jesus in Galilee. You can find that in Luke 1 through 3. You can look that up. Now, just think about it. In Luke 1 through 3, it said that Jesus and his disciples, amen, came into Galilee. Then it said, but they were also accompanied by women. So there were women walking with Jesus, but we don't talk about that kind. We always talk about the men that walk with Jesus. We always talk about the disciples, but we leave the women out. We leave the one out, amen, who financially aided Jesus. It said that, you can look it up for yourself. In Luke 1 through 3, there was 3 women, I think it was 3, who also accompanied Jesus into Galilee. And those women were financially aiding Jesus. They were dishing out the financial aid, amen, not the men. The women. But we don't speak of we don't give the women, amen. We don't give the women the accolades, amen. We always talk about the apostles, but we leave out those women. So she accompanied Jesus. She walked with Jesus, amen, because Jesus delivered her of 7 devils. So she believed, amen. Don't y'all know that when Jesus starts to change your life, it's time for y'all to start believing. And Mary Magdalene, she was also one of the witnesses of the crucifixion and burial of Jesus, and famously was the first person to see him after the resurrection. Don't y'all see how this woman stuck with him? Don't y'all see how this woman followed Jesus, amen? She gave Jesus, after she was delivered of 7 devils, amen. 7 in spirit, amen, means completion, amen. God completed this woman, and this woman followed him, amen. She believed in Jesus. She believed in him so that Jesus, she was the first one to see Jesus after the resurrection. But when we talk about this kind of thing, it's always the disciples. It's always the men. We always want to talk about the men. We're talking about the women right now. I'm talking about the women who walk with him as well and learn from him as well. I'm talking about the women who funded Jesus, amen, and these men who aided these men with financially. I'm giving those women the props right now. Because, man, if you can get a good woman behind you, boy, you're going to have, man, it's going to be great. Because I have a blessed woman behind me, and it is great, amen. And it seemed like, how many of y'all know that it seemed like, amen, that women are never broke? Have y'all ever noticed that? It seems like women are never broke. You may think that ain't no money around. You may think ain't nothing happening, but that woman always gonna have something put back, always have it put up, amen. And it's just like a woman always gonna bring money out of the hat like it was a trick or something. And that's how, amen, these women were with Jesus. These women, they aided Jesus. They funded Jesus in Galilee. But we don't hear about that. We don't hear about what these women did. But I'm telling y'all what these women did, amen.